welcome to yet another DCAU update, and it's been some time since I've actually come to you with one, and that's only because of the fact that these updates are few and far between due to the release times of these DVD projects from Warner Brothers and DCAU Animation. But I'm very happy to announce that this is going to be a brand new year with more DCAU updates, merely because of the fact that not only are we waiting for the third season of Young Justice, but we also will be reviewing the DCAU films that I have not reviewed directly for you. And of course, we also just had the live show on my channel, and I was really glad that it was another success. But today we are going to be taking a look at the 27th film in the DC Animated Universe library, and we are pushing 30 very, very fast. We're actually going to be reaching the 30th film next year, provided that they decide not to change things up and give us 4 releases instead of 3, but today we're going to be taking a look at Justice League Dark. So, this is coming off of the coattails of the very first rated R direct-to-DVD animated film from Warner Brothers, which was Batman the Killing Joke, and I was really curious to see where we were going to go. And yet we got another film that was rated R. That was probably one of the biggest surprises. And I was really excited for this one because, you know, I love the Justice League stories, and of course this is in the New 52 universe that started with the Flashpoint Paradox, and we are finally going to be receiving some characters that have never been put in this animation style, and these are actually the darker heroes of DC. Most of them are even anti-heroes. These are also the heroes that we haven't really seen much because we haven't really seen the DC Animated Universe tackle the topic of magic. And that is a side of the DC Universe that I was very excited to see. Granted, we have seen Dr. Fate, and we had seen Zatanna, and we even did see Deadman in the DC Animated Universe in one of the episodes of Justice League. But this is all about Batman seeing that something is going on in the world, and the Justice League sees it too, where the humans are being possessed by demons, and demons are just running amok, and they need to find the magical anti-heroes, the dark side of the DC heroes, and have them help Batman solve this whole fiasco. The one thing that I was really excited to see was, of course, Constantine, because I was a big fan of the short-lived show on NBC with Matt Ryan, and when I found out that they did right by the fans by having Matt Ryan return to voice Constantine, I knew that this was going to be a great film, and it was. It was exciting, it had tons of awesome action, it had some great comedy. Matt Ryan was just so hilarious, not to mention the actors that portray Deadman, as well as Batman, having a very good role to play in this movie, and if I may say, I really think that he belongs in Justice League Dark, not in the regular Justice League. We also got Alan Moore's Swamp Thing, a character that I did not anticipate to see, as well as Etrigan, who has also been animated before, but seeing all of these characters together on a team was just absolutely awesome to watch, not to mention the villains, which included one of my personal favorites, Felix Faust, and Destiny. So, I was very surprised, especially after a so-so Batman the Killing Joke. This was more of a reminder of what Justice League War was. It was a great story with action that was driving the story, and we also got some really, really dark moments. I was very impressed that after The Killing Joke, that DC and the animation studios decided to go in this direction. It was great, guys. I highly recommend Justice League Dark, and I am even more excited to see the 28th film because this is going to be a project that was actually supposed to get off the ground long before this animation DVD library was even conceived. But we're going to get into that as soon as that DVD gets released in the springtime. But for now, if you haven't seen Justice League Dark yet and you are a fan of the DC films, this one definitely catches the franchise from falling into the abyss because we've had some pretty much misses as opposed to hits. This one's a hit, guys, and I think we may be back in the right direction. So if you haven't gotten your hands on Justice League Dark, please go get yourself a copy or stream it however you prefer, and please leave your comments in the box below. I would love to have a conversation with you on Justice League Dark, and I will see you in the next one. Hey, thank you so much for stopping by my channel today. If you're new here and want to see more of what my channel has to offer, please click on the link to my last video, or hit that subscribe button to be kept up to date with all of my uploads. Content of all sorts is posted here quite often, so trust me, you do not want to fall behind. I will see you in the comments, and actions speak louder than words.